Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Everything is Embarrassing. Thank you. I'm your host, Cesar, and today I'm coming to you from the Rocky Mountains. Is this the Rocky Mountains?
Yes.
This is the Rocky
Maybe not the
Mountains.
national park.
Yeah, guys, and you guys might notice that the video quality is a little bit better this time, and that's all thanks to Istana behind the camera. And I have a guest on today. I might have a couple, but we'll see if the rest of them show up. But right now we have Dominic.
Hello, hello.
Guys, we're just gonna talk about mountain man stuff. Okay? So, what do you know anything about the mountains?
The mountains. Well, if you're in Colorado, you're either high in the clouds or high in the mountains. So
I've lived in Colorado all my life, and I've never gone camping.
really,
I've never gone to like stayed in a cabin. This is my first time. This is, by the way, this is for a work retreat. This is why I'm out in the cabins today, out in the mountains.
have you ever been in a tent overnight?
No, just like for a couple hours in the backyard at like my white friends' houses sometimes.
Right.
Growing up. But have you ever camped?
Yes, I actually used to be a Boy Scout, so I'd go on the lovely Boy Scout camping trips.
How was that?
They were fun, although I was kind of sheltered and closeted, so it could have been better.
Did I overheard a conversation a couple of days ago. Maybe I heard it wrong. Maybe it wasn't
Oh.
you. Are you the reason your Boy Scouts aren't a thing anymore?
Me?
Yeah.
No, that was a like national scandal because of like troop leaders would sexually abuse their
Oh.
scouts.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making accusations. I swear I had heard you like
Whoa.
got injured or something, and then after that, the Boy Scouts got disbanded or something.
Well, what I did say was I was almost an Eagle Scout, me of all people. I made it to Life Scout, which is one rank below, and then it stopped. Then that happened, and I got pulled out of it.
I see.
It's-
Okay. But yeah, I've never been camping. I've never been cabining. I know what you would call it. I've
Girl, I
probably
mean,
hiked less than 10 times. I talked about our hiking horror stories a couple of weeks ago with Liz, so listen to that episode. I think it's episode 5.
It's a good
But
episode.
yeah, I haven't hiked since. Actually, since then, no, that's a lie. I literally hiked last night and this morning. But those ones, nothing traumatizing happened other than we walked last night. We walked for an hour and a half. We walked like an hour there because we were looking for a waterfall, which at this point we don't believe exists out here because we couldn't even get to it.
Every 10 minutes we thought we heard it, and then we made it an hour and a half in, and then we found out later it was a 3-hour hike.
Yeah.
Man, we were not
So-
even close.
Something about the woods, in case you're like me and have never been out here, the wind plays tricks on you. Sometimes the wind is going to sound like water, and then you're going to be very disappointed when you keep on walking and you don't get to any water.
Unfortunately, the only water we did find was just the marshy, stagnant water that the trail turned into.
Yeah, the trail, we didn't end up finishing the hike, mainly because it was getting dark.
And
It was
cold.
like, yeah, it was about to be like 9 p.m. and they wanted to turn around, and the entire like trail was flooded. And like, I'm just literally wearing Vans right now. So I wasn't about to give myself athlete's foot. I don't know. What do you get from getting your feet wet in the swamps?
I don't know.
Yeah, athlete's foot. But yeah, we turned around and now my knee hurts. It's been hurting all morning, but I'll be okay. It's probably because I don't stretch, because this literally happens to my knee every couple weeks when I finally decide to do leg day at the gym and I don't stretch. So
Yeah, one time my second leg day ever, I didn't stretch. I was out for 2 days.
I'm out for like weeks at a time because I just think stretching at the gym is so awkward. I never know how to stretch. I feel like I just look
You just
weird.
do it in front of all the people.
Yeah. I could go into the little room, but there's always like girls in there, and then I feel like they're gonna judge me too. Even though I know nobody cares. But like, I don't know, stretching just looks weird. Stretching just looks like you're practicing for some nighttime activities.
Getting
But-
ready for some aerobics.
Mm, but yeah, nothing too eventful has happened. The sunrise hike was fun this morning. I had to wake up at 4 in the morning for that, 4:30.
We have been awake ever since.
But that was fun. I had a tick on me, not on my skin, and it didn't bite. But I panicked for a little bit because I thought I had Lyme disease.
Maybe that's
Yes.
why your knee's hurting. Maybe you got a tick and you just didn't know.
Let's not talk about that. But let's see. I literally don't have like mountain stories. Do you have anything fun?
I have a couple. And you know, they fit well. They're pretty embarrassing. There was this one time at a scout camp, I almost drowned in a lake for a canoeing merit badge. And the best part is I know how to swim and I'm not bad at it. But man, this lake was cold. And if I remember correctly, the little camp that we were at, they had this challenge called the polar plunge. And you'd wake up at like 3 a.m. and just cannonball into the lake. But it was my first time swimming in such cold waters, so it felt like my throat was closing up and I needed to be rescued in front of all the fellow Boy Scouts. That's pretty embarrassing.
That brought up not a memory, but just a thought. Why are frat boys gay? Like all of them?
I think this is
literally, I've heard about earlier this year. I was dating a frat boy. And
wow.
He told
wow.
me about his what is it called? Rush? When they like rush like to get new people into it. And like a couple of the things they made them do, they were like naked. And I'm pretty sure he told me like the year before that some of the people got like, or one of like the frats got, I guess just in trouble. I don't know if banned, but they got in trouble because they were something to do with people grabbing each other's balls from the back or something like that. I don't know. But then another thing, that the reason that reminded me of that is because another thing they had to do was like run in the woods naked while people were like watching them. Just like random people from the campus that like they knew about it. They had their faces covered up, I guess, because you're not supposed to know about people or whatever.
I know if I were running around bare ass naked in the woods, I don't
In
think
the
I'd
woods,
want
and I'm
people to
pretty sure
know
it was
what I
cold,
look
and I'm
like.
pretty sure it was cold. But then they had to finish by jumping into the cold ass like waters up.
Wow, that sounds disappointingly
Future
small.
me cut out. I don't want to potentially get anybody in trouble. But yeah, I just thought, why are frat boys gay? Because I'm watching a show right now too. I'm watching Overcompensating on Prime, and they did the exact same thing, just running through the woods naked.
You know, I think it's a law of physics where the gayer someone acts with their homies, the straighter they probably are.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why
I would agree. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It depends. I don't know.
I guess there's a point you get to where it crosses and well then you're in the woods.
Yeah. But let's move on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. We're gonna talk about cryptids. Just a little bit because
Ooh.
I'm a big Bigfoot fan.
Oh?
I used to watch Finding Bigfoot, but there was also like, I guess, is Megalodon considered a cryptid?
I guess, but yeah, in the same way Nessie in Loch Ness is.
But cryptids, Bigfoot. I'm a big Bigfoot guy. Is Megalodon considered a cryptid?
I guess, because at this point
There's that.
he's a mythical creature.
There's I'm not gonna say it, but the S word, the S-kite.
Oh yeah, you can't say it. Don't.
Somebody, which we're gonna have her on in a couple
Oh
minutes.
yeah.
She was saying the word yesterday.
At night.
We're all fucking lucky we didn't get taken last night. But what is it? The History Channel, National Geographic?
No, it's the
Something,
History
wherever,
Channel.
Like they also did like, I don't know, like the paranormal stuff. I used to be obsessed with that channel, even though it would freak me out. But
Ancient aliens.
Bigfoot, I was big on Bigfoot. Every time we would go on like a road trip, I'd be just looking. I'd be looking. I'd be like, I'd be seeing stuff, guys. And I'm pretty sure I've seen some like crazy stuff. This one time we were driving, I don't know where, but at some point this like a bull skull popped up like on the window, like in mist, like in fog or whatever, just right on the window. And yeah, but that Bigfoot is the only real like cryptid I know.
Oh.
But Bigfoot, how do you feel about Bigfoot?
Bigfoot? Well, I mean, he could take me.
Honestly, same. I feel like a Bigfoot would take care of you.
You know the
'Cause, like,
question?
Okay, because think about it. We haven't found big feet, because, like, the species as a whole, because they're good at protecting themselves and, like, their families. So a Bigfoot will take care of you. That's how you know. Because with all these Bigfoot hunters out here, and they still haven't been found, but yeah, with the way Bigfoot just keep their families safe, I just know a Bigfoot would treat me right.
Treat me better than any man. You know the question? Would you rather encounter a man or a bear in the woods? I'd say bear, but I'm still talking about a man.
That would be scary, because what is a man just doing out in the woods? If a man is out in the woods alone, he's looking for someone to kill.
Well, if he's a big hairy man, he's probably a lumberjack. They have a good reason to be in the woods.
Okay, but I wouldn't trust a man in the woods.
I guess you have a good
I wouldn't
point.
trust a man in the woods.
Yeah. Bigfoot would take better care of me.
A man in the woods is scarier than the man in the city. And I've always said that. But Bigfoot, do you know any of other cryptids?
You know, not deer.
Tell me about it.
It's like from a distance. It's like your typical deer, but if you like observe it, you'll like notice these slight, what's the word? Deficiencies? I don't know. Like they move around. They have disproportionate limbs. And if you anger them, they open their mouth almost like a Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and it's disturbing. It's a disturbing image, but
where are they from?
Where are they from?
Yeah,
around here, Colorado. You can find them in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key, I want to test it. The SW, because they say, imagine first skinwalker on a.
Wow, great. Look what you just done.
I'm not religious, but
we need someone to pray to right now.
I might have just fucked this all over. Because that's the third time it's been said here on.
Isn't 3 the number? You don't want to get to 3. Say it 3 times. There's summons.
Somebody
you hear that mysterious noise in the background?
Somebody
That's
was
probably
saying it has to be from like the original language, like the native language. But I don't know.
What if they're saying that just to cope?
That's something just to like. That's
just
something you just don't fuck around with that.
Yeah.
Like a Ouija board.
A Ouija board?
You don't fuck around with SW. Guys, I'm so sorry. And think about it. This is gonna be on a podcast listened to by tens of ones of people.
Boy, if you were about to say thousands.
Tens of people.
Tens.
So it's gonna amplify me saying that word. I might have just caused the end of the world saying that. I said the word. Did you not hear me? I accidentally said the word.
You did?
I did.
And you were shaming me. Wow.
And I
all
said
men
it,
are
thinking,
the same.
I'm thinking if I'm saying it and it's being broadcast to tens of ones of people, is it gonna amplify it? If I get 21 views, does that count as me saying it 22 times?
Yeah. You just gave every one of your watchers the curse.
Great. I know I'm gonna watch this later and I'm gonna get double fucked.
I might just have to censor the word.
Yeah, for our sake, for their sake.
Do it.
But yeah, sorry guys. Sorry for if y'all see your grandmother calling you in the corner this morning, but something is different in her eyes, don't trust it. It's an SW.
What do?
It's
You shut the door. You look away.
You shoot it.
You shoot it.
You protect yourself.
You swing. You just start swinging.
You swing. You
I would swing on
swing.
a ghost.
Do
even if it
any
doesn't make
do any of
sense.
you guys keep a baseball bat in your room with like a sock on the end? Yeah. So if someone grabs it, it slips. You get another shot.
Yup.
I'm not violent like that.
Okay.
But I would I like to think I have the like agility of like Black Widow. Like every time I like fantasize about somebody breaking into my home, I picture me like running and doing like the like where she like wraps her legs around their neck, twists them like over and like
wow.
yeah.
Bah.
But yeah, maybe let's not talk about cryptids anymore because
Yeah, we don't want that happening again.
Wait,
That-
can I talk about cryptids?
we can talk about cryptids. Everything is embarrassing. Okay, but everybody, welcome to the podcast, Audrey.
Hi.
All right, so you have a cryptid story?
I do. And you guys were talking about Bigfoot, and I have a theory on Bigfoot that I have not been able to share, so I am so excited. So, you know how we evolved from fish? Okay, bear with me. So, I have a feeling, let's see, from cavemen. How I think a portion of the cavemen decided to start building tools and fire and all these industrial equipment to get like materialistically better at living. Now, where I think Bigfoot comes in is the other side of that coin. I think we developed at some point of history into becoming one with nature. We developed our skills through learning how to like hear vibrations, learning how to hunt, how to make calls, like keep the hair on our bodies, and eventually became Bigfoot.
Big feet.
Some
Big
people are
feet.
into that.
I had a theory yesterday that's a really good theory. Have you ever seen one though?
No, but I do want to go hunting for one because I know they're out there.
I want to find one too. I just don't think
I don't
the
wanna
way
find
the way
me.
I was yesterday after that like 1 hour hike. I don't think I could be out in the woods for that long. I would need like it would need to be like another like billionaire submarine, but this time, what would you call it? Like a blimp, like a out in the woods looking
Billionaire
for
blimp?
Bigfoot.
like in SpongeBob, Sandy Cheeks, like little bubble home.
Something like that, but for like out here, out in
Yeah,
the woods.
just like have
Just
a
to
whole
find
like camp
Bigfoot.
set up.
Yeah, because I can't. I was low-key tweaking earlier because we haven't had Wi-Fi for a couple days, and then I found out somebody has the password.
They were
And then I
gatekeeping
start-
it. I didn't know that. You have it?
I have one of them.
Wow.
But yeah, I started tweaking, even though I wasn't bothered up until I found out that somebody had a password. So I guess there's multiple people with the password
I'm
now.
like a fourth person down the line.
You think
But
you
yeah,
know
guys,
some people?
we've been detached. What the hell? It's been a day. It's been a day. Literally since yesterday. And there's literally, if we go up to the mountain like 20 minutes from here, we can still get signal.
We
So
discovered
it's
that
not
on the
that
first
bad.
day.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm over here tweaking because I can't. It's really nothing important. I just want, for some reason, I want to check my work schedule because it drops
Yeah.
on Thursdays. So I'm starting to like, I don't know. I'm getting anxious because I usually know what it is by now.
That's fair.
But
I know.
back to Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
I had a theory yesterday. Not a theory. I know about this, but there's like different factions of Bigfoot because you know how there's like Yeti, there's like
Yeah.
Sasquatch. I think Sasquatch is different, and then Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I think there's Colorado average size foot.
Yeah, I see one walking
think-
by my grocery store.
Yeah. So you've seen one
Yeah.
and you haven't caught it.
Trust me, I don't chase.
Guys, Colorado doesn't have big feet, but we have average size feet. So, just in case you guys want to come hunting for average size feet,
Oh.
apparently they're really common because they're out in this civilization. I was thinking out here. I was about to go hunting, but I guess
Well.
we can just go to like, where were you? A Sprouts?
Yeah. We usually hang around Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
No, but if we're actually talking about like real cryptic, I live next to this like really haunted trail, right? And one time me and my brother were walking down it and we saw like this figure, like it was crouched on the ground and it slowly like started like it looked like it was like glitching, you know,
Mhm.
like a in how an inchworm like when you touch them and they freak out, it was kind of like glitching upwards, and
Yeah.
it stood up to like 7 feet tall, y'all. And to this day, I don't know if it was an SW, maybe it was a
Where was
man.
that? What town?
Loveland.
Loveland. Okay, because I remember. Do you guys know Greeley?
Yeah.
No, but do you guys like know it well? Do you like know where the Boys and Girls Club is? Yeah. So the Boys and Girls Club, not the newer one, the one that was like it's next to Madison. That school. I don't know streets. I just know how to get places. But
I just show up.
I used to go to that Boys and Girls Club, and there was like this little park, like a little garden area that we would walk, and there's a trail. And this one time, we were out there because they would just take us on walks, and I saw similar to what you saw, like a glitch, not a glitch,
Yeah.
but it was like something moving, but the way it moved, it looked like it was like fast forward.
Oh my
I
Like,
gosh.
actually saw something kind of like that around Loveland. I was going on a back road with some friends, and it got super smoky all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. And next thing we knew, it was gone. So on our way back, we were like, let's see what it was. Maybe there's a fire. So we did, and then we saw like, the weird glitchy thing, and it almost looked like a really tall thing got yanked into bushes,
Oh
like
my
from a puppet
gosh.
string, and we almost crashed.
Ooh.
And so then we were like, guys, we need to tell someone about this. So we went to my friend's mom, and we told her about it. And you want to know what she said to us? She was like, did I not tell you about the accident that happened 11 years ago? And it's like,
Oh,
are you, wow, thank you.
just the accident.
And apparently, like, 7 Canadians were driving home in a van on I-25 and crashed in between the interchange, and they all died. And so, maybe it's just Canadians, guys.
Yeah, just don't be Canadian.
Oh
Just
yeah,
kidding to
and
all the
then
Canadian fans.
maybe the cryptids are Canadian, is what he's trying to say. I think is that what you were
I
trying to
mean,
say?
like
That's a good
Sasquatch is
theory.
usually like a lot. That's in Cascadia. That's Pacific Northwest, and
Yeah.
That's Canada. Also, after that happened, weird things started happening to us in our cars one by one, but only when all of us were together.
Huh. Well, that
So
does remind me. Have you heard of? It's called like traumatic event ghost disorder. That's definitely not the name. But for
I've heard
this,
of PTSD.
okay, yeah, imagine PTSD but for ghosts. Like if
Mhm.
something traumatic happens, then someone's spirit might like linger into that area. And especially if you like give energy to it, they're more likely to be attracted to you because they're more like they want to be seen. They want to relive their life.
I mean,
So,
if that's how I get a man
I've
to be
heard, I guess,
attracted to me, then
I've heard, I guess, kind of similar to that. But like when people die, like in a traumatic thing, like a traumatic like accident or something like that,
mhm,
they don't accept it. Like once they pass, they just like linger in that moment, just over and
yeah,
over until they like just like I guess accept it.
yep.
wow,
But yeah,
tragic.
do you guys have any ghost stories?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
that kind
do
of was my
I?
ghost story.
Oh,
I mean, I got
you
haunted
want to tell
by
yours?
7
I was about to
Canadians.
tell mine, but I only have one ghost story, or I guess it's a ghost family, but I want to save that for Halloween time. But if you want to share yours,
Yes, I can spoil all my ghost stories. Um, so honestly, my whole family, I swear, we're being hunted by some like demonic entities, you know? Growing up all my life, there's been stories of books flying off the shelves or my siblings having to run out of the house because like they saw an apparition. And I would say my most haunted time of life was when I lived at this house in a little town, Berthoud. Yes. And like every day something weird would happen. Like my hair would get tugged. I would hear like things playing in the cat litter when like my cat was right next to me, type of thing. But things really started picking up whenever we were going to move out of that house. So I'll just give one of my favorite stories because things were happening, y'all. Me and my sister, we shared a room in the basement, and my family had gone out shopping, so it's just us in the house. And like to give a setup of the room, we were in the basement, and right above us was the garage way. Like to get to the garage, it was also like the laundry room. Like that was right above the basement. So we're packing up our room, and as soon as we take down the crucifix from our wall, we hear stomping coming from upstairs, like a lot of feet. We're like, I'm thinking that my 6 family members just came home.
Were they big feet?
They might have been pretty big feet.
I thought Colorado was average.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so we thought it was our whole family coming home. We go upstairs, and it is eerily quiet. Like it was like all the air had been sucked out of the room. And me and my sister just ran out of the house. We were not dealing with that.
Fair enough. That I'd be out of there too.
Yup.
That makes me think my ghosts stopped coming after like my family stopped being like as religious, or as when my dad stopped forcing me to go like to church with him when I was with him on his weekends.
Yeah.
God,
So
the
maybe
ghost
that
was
maybe
gay and trying to help you. It was your guardian angel.
maybe just like having stuff like that invites spirits in.
The
Because like
religion
the
or gay?
crucifix, no, the crucifix.
See,
I don't know. That's it. Because yeah, I've never seen a scary movie where they put up a Buddha towards the ghost, and then the ghost starts going crazy. It's always the cross. Sorry, Buddha's the
This
only
whole
other
time,
religion I could
we've been
think.
thinking
Buddhist.
it's like it repels them, makes them crazy because it's killing them. But maybe it's like a catalyst and it's summoning them.
I do have a theory kind of on that. Like in the same way where it's like summoning them, I think, you know, I'm I'm not bashing any religions. I'm just speaking how my beliefs. But I think like, evil and religion are kind of like, like religion is supposed to fight evil. It's supposed to fight it all off. So whenever like a demonic presence senses someone that's like very like firm in their belief and like, is strong with whatever higher power you may like believe and like is powerful than more powerful than evil, I think evil's more attracted to you because it wants to get you, wants you to like flip over.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of those like crazy religious people are the ones who be like beating their children. So I don't know if it's really the epitome of good against evil.
Yeah, no.
It depends. There's like, yeah. I guess it just depends on the family.
Yeah,
Some people take it too far for sure.
I know mine did.
But I don't
Mine's
think
gotten
all
better.
people. But let's not talk about religious trauma.
yeah, true.
Should we get on to the final segment,
Yeah.
which is I don't have my sound bar, but I can't do it because last time I did it, I was moaning.
But
But
I'll do it. Ugh, you're embarrassing.
okay, guys, this is the segment
I'm so
that I
honored.
do
I'm
every
honored.
episode where we talk about embarrassing stories and kind of sticking to like the cryptids, like demonic thing. My embarrassing story this week is so my mom. This one time, I must have been like 5, 4. I wasn't in school yet, and I guess I was being a bad kid for a while. Maybe just one night, but I remember the next morning when I woke up, my mom traumatized me because she told me that night before, Satan had came, grabbed me by my feet, dragged me out of the house, was dragging me down the street, and he was gonna take me to hell. But then my mom, being the hero that she is, walked outside, yelled at Satan, said, "Give him just one more chance, give him one more chance to be good." And Satan listened to her, gave me one more chance. And my mom was all like, "But next time, I can't stop him. Next time you're bad, he's gonna come back tonight if you're bad, and drag you to hell. And there's nothing I can do because I already used my one chance with him." But I guess that's
Girl.
embarrassing that worked on me.
I mean, if you're a kid, I think that didn't work.
There's some
That's
peop-
crazy. That's something crazy that you. Why do parents do that? Why do parents traumatize? Another thing that my parents would do to traumatize me and my siblings, they'd be all like, "The cops are gonna come get you."
My parents used to do that too.
Oh my gosh.
Which I think that's scarier than Satan.
Or like, if you don't sit down and
True.
eat, the cops are gonna come get you. Or you're gonna go to jail.
Or they're gonna sell me to CPS
And then
if I
they just-
don't eat
they
all my
just-
green beans.
They just keep going into detail. They're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna put you in there with some really mean people, some mean men, and you're not gonna see me or your mom for a long time. And you're gonna grow old and be sad. And I might die before you get out. Like, why go into all that detail to
Yeah.
get me to behave?
You know, some people have Santa Claus. You just had cops and Satan.
Cops and Satans.
Whatever works. I mean, hey.
But yeah, that's embarrassing. What would that be? Just childhood trauma is embarrassing.
Honestly, just get over it.
Especially when it's
Everything
like
is
when it's
embarrassing.
unnecessary childhood drama.
Yeah.
Okay, but Dominic,
Ooh. Me?
yeah. Do you want to take the mic from her just so
Sure. Any embarrassing story or paranormal embarrassing story?
just go with anything. If you want to
Okay.
stick to paranormal,
I guess on the theme of wilderness, which was at the beginning.
Mhm.
I remember. Sorry. On the topic of wilderness, like at the beginning, I remember I was on this scout camp to South Dakota, and I was super closeted at this time, and I had the hugest crush on this boy. But I didn't know that's what it was, because I was closeted. I was Mormon. I couldn't be gay. Canada just legalized gay marriage, and I thought, what is this world coming to? Surprise.
Wait, you're Canadian?
No.
Oh,
No.
wait.
I can't believe you just said that to me after what we were discussing earlier.
Seriously. You think he's a
Wait, why are you
Christian?
talking about Canada?
I forgot
Because
what I
Canada
even.
just legalized
Yeah.
gay
Oh,
marriage.
Like I found that out in the U.S.
I thought you were talking.
No.
Okay, I thought you were saying like they just
South Dakota's
legalized
in
it
the
where you were
US.
living. Okay, okay, keep going. Sorry.
Anyway, and so we were doing this wilderness survival merit badge where instead of camping in tents, we had to camp in the open. And so I was with this group of like 2 boys, and the boy was one of them. And so we had set up this
I'm sorry. What the hell was that name? The boy?
the boy.
Oh, that's not their name.
No,
I thought you said the boy.
I'm not gonna name drop.
thought you
I'm
said-
not
Oh,
gonna
that's so
dox.
This is my baby boy, the boy.
We'll call him that. He's the boy now. So it was me, the boy, and this other guy who's not important, and kind of led to the embarrassing events. It's all his fault. Anyway, so what happened was, we had to sleep in the outdoors, not in a tent though, because that's not good enough. So I went to sleep, and then other guy, not the boy, woke me up crying because it was cold, and then I started crying, and then for some reason I just started rambling to the boy about how, oh, you're so brave, and
How old were you?
and I probably like 13.
Okay. Straight people scared me at that point. Straight boys.
True.
Man,
Honestly,
it
still
took me so
still
long.
now,
It
but
took me so long. Yeah, that's the embarrassing story. I confessed my feelings to a boy. He was Mormon too, so that makes it even better.
No,
and I-
really, it does make it better.
did he have a bad reaction, or it was just the fact that you confessed?
Truthfully, I don't remember what his reaction was.
Oh, you didn't kiss?
No.
This one time I
He was
posted a.
Well, he was straight.
This one time I posted a story on Snapchat, and this guy swiped up and he was like, "Oh, that's funny," and I thought he was in love with me, and then like literally a day later I was like, "I have a crush on you," and he was like, "Bro, I'm straight."
Is that what made you scared of straight men?
No, that's honestly what started to open me up to straight men, because I was like, this straight man thought it was funny.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
But that was embarrassing that literally one day later I was like,
It's like sometimes it just gets to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes a random guy will, like across the street will like look at me the right way, and I'll be like, star-crossed lovers, red thread. We've been tied together.
Already imagine your whole life.
I imagine introducing him to my parents, who are
Yeah.
Mormon.
Okay, but Audrey, do you have an embarrassing story?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. I was thinking on
into
this.
it.
I was like, shoot, it's my turn coming up. So, whenever I was in middle school, my friends and I would always like go to abandoned buildings and like just like run around making havoc. And we would always do like little rituals cuz this is this was when I was like coming out of my like religious phase. I was just like I want to do demonic things. So, I would just do like seances. If y'all know Cat Scratch, it's like this, we should play it. It's actually pretty crazy. But anyway, this one time we were gonna go to an abandoned sugar mill and bring the Ouija board. Yes. And so, we get in and we're just like throwing stuff around and we find a spot to play.
Mhm.
Now the scene is good. We got candles going. It's dark.
See, you guys are all out.
Yeah.
See, that's something white people love to do is piss off the paranormal.
Yeah.
Cause like you wouldn't even catch me. I wouldn't even touch a Ouija board at work. Stalking.
Yeah.
If I had to stalk the Ouija board, if it was like in my cart, I wouldn't touch it. I'd make somebody else do it.
I don't know like what I was on, but I was just like, yeah, ghost. I could
Because the
fight 'em.
candles too. The candles.
That's what I call them.
Oh, true.
Like, you don't want to be like, oh, prissy religious, so it's time to like get edgy.
Yeah, I was going through my edgy phase, listening to metal. But
Oh, how demonic.
okay, want to know the real demonic thing?
Oh, I'm excited.
What do you think we're asking this Ouija board?
They're like, are we gonna die?
No.
No, wait. Were y'all asking it like inappropriate questions?
Yeah, we were asking, do you think that this boy likes me? Do you think he's gonna ask me out? And those were the questions we were asking the afterlife. Like, I don't know. I think that's embarrassing. And what's more embarrassing,
out of all the
Middle
out of
schoolers have
all the things to
priorities.
risk your life for.
yeah, true, was if little Bobby was gonna ask me out. It said yes, and it didn't. So Ouija boards are a scam.
Or the ghost was just messing with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Or the ghost was just like, who the hell is Bobby? He's like, I've been stuck in this abandoned, what'd you say?
like a sugar
Sugar
mill.
mill?
Sugar mill for like 300 years.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I gonna know who Bobby is?
you know that.
Yeah, I have the secret to life. Like, yeah, ask me how you're gonna die. Like, not this. That's not what I died for.
Come on, ask the magic 8 ball. Those kind of
yeah,
questions.
true.
That kind of reminds me though. At work, we had like this leftover pizza, and I ate some and found out later that some guy licked it.
Ooh.
And I definitely ate the slice that he licked. So his best friend told me he's deathly afraid of Ouija boards. So with the help of his friend, I got into the guy's car when he was working, put the Ouija board on his ceiling,
Oh, that's good.
and I thought it would be ominous if I just put the looking glass over no.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I never saw the consequences, but I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I hope it got him good.
I better.
But Istana, do you want to come on and share a story?
Sure, I got one.
Yeah?
Alright,
Cool.
I'll pass this off to you.
Guys, give it up for Istana. The reason we're getting good quality video and good audio today.
The audio is going to be scuffed. You're going to have to like switch between all 3 audio sources constantly. It is so bad.
It's probably because I've been
I'll
talking so
figure
much
it
without
out.
a mic.
I'll get it. I'll get it done.
Like both the mics are like peaking randomly, and like Audrey is quiet like 2/3 of the time.
It's okay. It's
I have
okay.
the opposite problem. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, like you're even peaking when she's like holding it like this.
I'm just a loud guy.
But either way, at least we have the good video.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's your embarrassing story?
So I was
Is she good, like in the frame though? Cool.
so I was I was 18,
Mhm.
and I used to play this shitty fucking. Am I not supposed to swear?
No, you can cuss. We talked about like swamp ass a week ago, so
Yeah, but yeah.
well, yeah, we cuss all the time. We say
Um,
slurs sometimes, but we cut those out.
Yeah. So I was 18 and I was playing this video game. It's called Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord.
Mhm.
And there was this really bad third-party Russian massive multiplayer online mod. And I would play it, and I met this guy on there. He's also Mormon.
Small world.
And he ended up being really into trans girls.
Oh.
And so we dated like online for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got a place. He's 28 and I'm like 18, 19.
Oh.
Oh.
No, he was 27 and I was 18.
Still, oh,
And I was the pursuer, so it's like
Oh.
more okay.
Well,
I mean,
that's.
mm,
I mean, I guess
he's
you're-
still the older person.
but he's Mormon.
Oh, he's Mormon, so and Mormons
That
are fine. They're
excuses it.
nice. They don't do bad things.
And so we dated online for 4 months,
Mhm.
and I had never met him until I picked him up from the airport, and then I was living in Fountain, and the next day we drove 14 hours to Butte, Montana, and I introduced him to my mom and her boyfriend. Like, first time, I'm immediately leaving. It was, I don't know. I think my mom was a little bit mad.
I can understand that a little bit.
Yeah.
It was worth it. It was completely worth it. It was to that point, it was probably the best decision in my life. But like, could you imagine just
Somebody just met introducing them to your family.
and then leaving 15 hours
With
away?
with a 9-year age gap.
Yeah, I would say that's embarrassing.
I don't know what's more embarrassing, telling and
I
showing my
think-
mom or telling this story.
I think that's embarrassing. But no, I'd say it's more embarrassing for him that he pursued a freshly legal.
It wasn't freshly. I was like 6 months in.
Still,
I think
I'd say
all
even
of
like a
18
19.
18 and 19
I'd
is
say
fresh.
you couldn't drink. I say he shouldn't have been dating anybody that couldn't legally drink.
Right.
I like that Sting.
He was actually a very good guy. I just ended up not being attracted to him.
And he was
Mhm.
just older.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Well-
that's good at least.
Guys, I guess 2 things we learned today is stay away from Canadians and Mormons. But okay, final segment. Anybody can join in on this one. It's called Gatekeeper Corner. And basically what we do in this segment is we just share things that most people would normally gatekeep, but we're not going to do that. So the thing I don't want to gatekeep this week is I've been watching a show called Overcompensating on Amazon Prime. And guys, just watch it. It's gay. It's like it's campy, stupid humor. And Benito Skinner is hot. So just watch it for him. But that's the only thing I have to gatekeep this week. I haven't listened to new music. But yeah, do you guys have anything you don't want to gatekeep?
I guess for me, I would say nonfiction books, because some of them are pretty good. I'm reading this book called Nothing to Envy, and the things that are detailed in it are things like you think you'd find in cult horror movies, and it's really eye-opening. It's a good read. I just want to pull out one example, and it's that after Kim Jong-il died, they legally needed people to cry. People would force themselves to cry because if they didn't, they'd get sent away to the camps.
Oh.
I'll take one for the team. I'll cry.
someone make me feel a lot of pain. I need to cry.
Just think about all your
That's
trauma.
crazy.
Oh man, we're not
There
gonna
was
do
this
that now.
one part where this teacher went up to a kid who was crying and found out, oh, they were just spitting on their hands and rubbing it in their face because their mom said if they don't cry for Kim Jong-il, they're a bad person.
Or
So
Satan's gonna eat them.
Say it's gonna come get you in the middle of the night.
okay, here's yours.
Shoot, I feel like I have a lot of good life hacks, but right now, my top favorite is like if you're ever stressed out, psychologically, being around birds calling will calm your nervous system down because back in like the hunter gatherer era, if there was like birds around, that meant there weren't any predators. So your body naturally relaxes.
And I guess I could still be true,
It's a
so
fun
which
fact.
is why it's
Does
stayed
that
this whole
work?
time.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work with like just? Does it have to be real bird sounds or like audio?
I'm sure audio would work, honestly.
Mm. That's a good life hack.
I'm sure it wouldn't work if your brain is like knows it's fake.
Oh,
Mm.
maybe. I mean, it
Maybe.
worked for me like about an hour ago, and I was having a breakdown.
Kinda like
So,
a-
so hey, y'all, try it.
All right, that's a good thing to not gatekeep. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Do you have anything?
I'm a big proponent of lamotrigine.
Ooh,
Everybody needs to get on lamotrigine.
What is that?
Sounds like a laundry detergent.
It's a mood stabilizer, and it's like the best thing ever.
Do you have to get prescribed it?
Yeah.
Sorta. You can totally
I'm scared to take medication. That's why I don't take anything for my anxiety.
for anxiety I take benzos prescribed.
Mm.
But lamotrigine is amazing. I think like half the people at Ames need to get on lamotrigine. and not should, but like need to. I'm kidding, that's mean. But it would really help a lot of people with like borderline personality disorder and like anxiety disorders, like anything where you're like freaking out all the time.
Mhm.
It helps a lot, and it helps with depression, anxiety. It makes you chill out about shit.
Yeah.
Like if you get to know me, like you'll be like, "Are you excited?" Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you nervous? No. Like I don't know. I'm just chill all the time,
Okay.
and I'm a lot happier. More people need to get on lamotrigine. This is not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Just
Doctors,
virgin
stop
latrine.
gatekeeping.
Great suggestions. Like, oh, have fun, chill out, chill out. Read this book, guys. It's horrifying because it's real.
But yeah, guys, that's all the time we have today. But thank you guys for being on the podcast.
It was an honor.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, because this wouldn't have happened out here in the woods if it wasn't for Istana. Because I didn't bring any of my podcast equipment, so this only happened thanks to her.
I brought all my equipment impromptu. Good luck with the audio. It is gonna be so bad.
I will if I have to dub over it, I'm a dub over it.
Well,
but
you're
I'll figure
I'm
it out. I'll
nervous
figure it
'cause,
out.
like, what if it's just like, oh, and then you just like,
Well, literally. But you have three sources. This is on stereo,
Oh.
so you have left and right, and then you can obviously make that mono.
Okay.
And then you have shotgun. So it's gonna be all good.
Okay.
But it's
So
gonna be really scuffed.
and don't worry
Lots
about
of
my
editing, lots
reputation.
of editing.
If I get embarrassed,
so
come on.
guys, this
You
is
just go
gonna.
back
It's
on the
everything is
podcast.
embarrassing.
It sounds like this is gonna be the 7th week in a row that the podcast is late because of all that editing. So sorry about that in advance. Or I guess it's late already, so I guess not
You
advance.
say you upload it on
Everybody's used to the podcast always going up late because I never upload when I say I'm going to.
Well, that's
But-
kind of your thing now.
Yeah.
I
But-
mean, hey, if being late's a little embarrassing, I think it's on brand.
Oh,
Hmm.
true.
All right, but yeah, guys, thank you, guys. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Everything Embarrassing Pod. You could find the same thing on YouTube. And yeah, just come back and listen.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, thanks for having us on.
Have me back. Have
Bye.
me back. Have me back.
Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing. Everything is embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.